Hi, air sign. Welcome to my hotel room. If you watched my last, any of my last videos, you'll know that I live in Florida and my AC went out and it turns out it's dead. Can't be fixed, has to be replaced. So I'm holed up in a little hotel nearby my home, and that's where I'm coming to you from. But at least I'm cool. Okay? So if you're new to the channel, welcome. And here's how this goes. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus of air signs. It's a general reading. It will not speak to every air sign out there. It couldn't possibly. But it's an overarching message for the collective. And if it doesn't resonate with you, you might want to check out your other, personal planets. So if you're an air sign, you might want to check out the video that represents your moon, your rising, or your Venus, okay? That's what usually will give you the best information about what's going on in your world right at this time. And although I've got it dated for the 4th and 5th of August, it doesn't matter when you come upon this, because if the title or the thumbnail resonates with you, there might be a message for you in there, because it is about timelines and storytelling. Connecting dots. Okay, so I'd like to start off with the wisdom of the oracle, and I'm just going to pick a card to sort of see what the overarching energy is. And it says, breathe. But that's hard to see. Yeah, I'm apologizing for the lighting. I made it out of my house with the clothes on my back, literally no makeup or jewelry or anything. Anyway, breathe, but it was in reverse. So I'm going to kind of take a peek at this for you, just to be sure I give you the right message for this overarching energy. Where is it? All right. So it says, inertia, laziness, and apathy are signs not of slowing down, but of decay and lifelessness. Wake up and do something to shake this off. Go outside for some air sign. How appropriate. A walk in nature will remind you of that all of life is ensouled and magical. Get some exercise. Move out of your head and into your body. How perfect for you. And breathe in deeply. Each breath is precious. Oh, I love that message for you, air sign. I just did earth, so now I'm like, shift gears. Okay, so time to breathe, get out of your head, ground yourself, get back into nature, take a deep breath. Do that with me now. Okay, beautiful way to kick that off. Okay, so let's get into the reading. The first cards up will be how you view each other, and then it'll be the situation, then it'll be the challenge to the situation, then it will be how you feel about them, how they feel about you. Yeah, that's good for now. Okay. Pardon me. So right now, this person is viewing you in this 5 of Cups energy. So they feel a loss has occurred. They're staring down at these knocked over cups. But there are 2 cups right behind them. If they would just turn their head, they would see the 2 of Cups potential in this connection. But right now, the way they view you is like maybe that they lost you. Like you might be the one that got away. They don't see that right behind them, the 2 of you are standing strong. And you view this person as your Ace of Wands. So this is, an ace is like new. It's usually new energy. It's something new. So this could be a new connection. But something's gone down between you before for this person to be viewing you as something that they've lost, or that they can't quite grasp that you're right there. And you're seeing them as this Ace of Wands air sign. Like they might even be a fire sign, because how you're viewing them is in this potent fire, passion, energy. So they could be a fire sign, don't have to be, but you're seeing them as the epitome of the passionate partner. Okay? So then the situation here, though, is King of Swords. And now that's air sign. That's, you know, that's you guys. But the King of Swords, the situation is there's some harsh truths going on here. Harsh, say that 3 times fast, Laura. Harsh truths that need to be told. And if you look at the expression on this king's face, he ain't having any of it. Like, okay? He's looking dead ahead. He's cut out the emotion. This is all about, let's get down to brass tacks here. What the heck is going on? I need the truth. So, while your person views you, air sign, as something that they've lost grasp of emotionally, and you view them as the almighty powerful rod of passion, maybe get literal on that. You don't have to. There are some truths that are yet to be told in this situation, and the challenge is the communication. And when I say that, this is 8 of Wands, so it's fiery, passionate. Cupid's arrows, boom, 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 right? So we need to get back to some truth, because what's challenging the truth is too much flowery, passionate banter back and forth. You're sexing each other up verbally. There's all this verbal banter going back and forth and all this flirtatiousness and stuff. And, you know, you really want that rod of passion. I'm sorry. It's the cards. I am not a pervert. I'm just reading the cards. But I'm just trying to tell you the challenge is honesty and truth before flowery words. This is the challenge. This is your problem. Okay. All right. I'm going to calm down now. How you feel about this person is you're willing to take a leap of faith, because you want this Ace of Wands, right? You see that person as something you desire, as it's an adventure. There's an energy here that's new and exciting, and you're literally willing to almost walk off a cliff for this person. That's how much of a, like, throw all my cares to the wind, I'm going to go for this. And air sign, that does not surprise me about you at all. And how this person feels about you, 8 of Pentacles, man, they know they got to work for you. Really. I think that's awesome. I think that's incredible. Like, you're like, oh my God, I'll follow you anywhere. Mr. or Ms. Ace of Wands. I'll follow you anywhere. I'll walk off the cliff. And they're like, oh my God, I got to really work for this person. Like, this is not going to be easy. So there's a little disconnect here. And what that tells me is that the energy you're putting off toward each other is less who you really are and more about all the fluffy, fun, tantalizing communication. So right now you're both talking a big game. That is the only reason I can explain why you're thinking, yeah, this person's talking a big game and I'll follow them anywhere, and this person is saying about you, oh, you know, this person's talking a big game and I'm ready to work for it. Okay, so let me do some clarification. What fun, though. I kind of like it for you, air sign, because you've got such good mental energy all the time, and you just came through this Mercury retrograde, which had to really be a bummer. And even though we're still in the shadow phase, it's almost like, whew, especially for air signs, you're out of it. And so the fact that passion is entering the picture again, and Fun, light conversation, flirtatious energy is on board. But I do feel that this situation requires some seriousness in getting to the truth of the matter with that King of Swords in the situation piece. So let's look at this Five of Cups. Why does this person see you as a Five of Cups? King of Wands, a Star, and a Three of Wands. Okay. So King of Wands is obviously, I mean, it's masculine energy because it's a king, but you might be a woman, that's fine. This person sees you in the power of your presence in terms of your passionate expression, you know, how you carry yourself, how you view the world, how you approach them. Everything is strong, powerful, passionate. You know, you're not sort of like milquetoast on any topic that the two of you explore together. So they're looking at the the Five of Cups. They're looking at the Three Cups spilled over. They might feel that they have not lived up to the power that you embody, but they have hope. You're their star. There's hope and faith here. Okay, they're going to follow you. They're going to follow your lead. Oh my gosh, I just threw that card down. They're going to follow your lead, air sign. And they're waiting for their ships to come in. They hope that this choice that they've made, that they haven't screwed up so royally. And it could even just be on a date. This could be a new relationship, and they could think like, I screwed the pooch. And this is saying, no, they're going to hang in there a little while longer. They're going to hope that their ships come in because they really want the King of Wands energy that you're putting off. They are going to follow your lead, which is probably best. Woo! And then you see this Ace of Wands, and now we've got the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Oh, air sign, this person might be a keeper. Because if you're seeing them, this is how you see them, right? You see them as this sort of the height of passion. They're powerful. It's new passion. It's energetic. It's like you're drawn to this person. And then right behind that comes the Queen of Wands. So you're super highly attracted to them, the Queen, even though this might be a guy in your situation. The energy they're bringing forth is they're very good looking. They walk into a room and all eyes follow them. So air sign, this person is somebody you're very attracted to, and you're admiring the way they carry themselves. And yet the Two of Swords is like, you're stuck. You don't know what to make of them. You're a little thrown off guard. And the reason why is you think you might have the Ace of Cups here. So not only do you view them as the Ace of Wands, which is more passion forward, but right behind that energy comes another Ace of Cups, which is love and emotion. Okay, so you're very highly attracted to them. You see them as bringing a new level of passion to your life, something you've maybe never experienced before. But yet, you're not sure what to make of them. You know, this is either you're at crossroads, cross purposes, you're trying to make a decision, but you don't know what the options are. Like, you know, okay, before I can make a choice, I have to be able to see A and B, and there's some amount of, it could also be Two of Swords is guard your heart, right? So if this person is putting off all this passion energy, and then you're like, oh, but is this my Queen of Heat or is this my Queen of Love? You might feel the need to guard your heart because you might not 100% be sure of where this person is coming from in terms of their intentions toward you. Okay, so then we look at the situation is this King of Swords. That's all about, you know, really standing in one's truth. It's very powerful. It's not really warm and fuzzy. It, you know, Swords is air, so it's definitely representative of you, air sign. And then this other person may very well be a fire sign, because that's how you're viewing them. You're viewing them as this Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Wands comes up as the challenge. So here you are in all your mental, you know, your mental energy, trying to figure this situation out and get to the truth of the matter, and you're being challenged by all this passionate banter. So let's see. Page of Cups, because the offer of love is small. Six of Pentacles, there needs to be balance, and the Eight of Cups. Oh, someone might be walking away, or you may be thinking that's what's going to happen here. All right. So, Eight of Wands, what's that about? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so we have, all right, in the situation we have the King of Swords. That feels like your energy coming through most air sign, challenged by what I feel is this fire sign energy coming at you. Doesn't have to be, but that's what's happening. But on the heels of that is this Ace of Pentacles, which is usually an engagement card, or it's a big, big, solid offer. It's of value. It's of worth. It's got the stability of the pentacle, the staying power. This might be the real deal for you. And I think that's what you're trying to get to. But with this King of Swords, all that's coming through in this situation is like a small offer of love. You know, it's a page. It's in its infancy, or it's an immature, or it's an undeveloped offering of love coming through. And with the Six of Pentacles, you're like, I need some balance here. I need some give and take. I mean, I'm giving, and, you know, what am I getting in return? And then there's the Eight of Cups, somebody walking away or turning their back on the situation. And it feels to me, air sign, like the situation is how you view this person as that Ace of Wands. And remember I said with the two, you know, you may be guarding your heart. You are trying to decide if there's going to be enough balance in this relationship. Meaning, is the other person going to give you more than a Page of Cups? And if not, do you need to walk away? And the challenge is, there's all this flirtatiousness between the two of you, which is very common for you, air sign, to be sort of bantery and verbal. But there is an Ace of Pentacles right here. So that feels pretty stable to me. You feel this person, you feel about this person like you might just walk off the edge of the earth for them. Let's see what that really portends. Five of Cups. All right, so we're looking at the spillage. We're looking at something, and it's coming up a second time. Because first it's how they view you. Five of Cups, and now it's how you feel about them. Five of Cups. So there might be something going on here between the two of you that, or you are both separately reflecting on other loss of love in your life. Because if this person views you as Five of Cups, they may be worried that they'll lose that love again. And they're not looking at the Two of Cups here that could represent this connection. And now you're like, I'm ready to take the leap of faith, even though I fear I may lose it, love, again. Okay? But this Two of Cups is right there behind you. And you're both pulling that same energy. That's a mirroring energy. And then the Knight of Wands. All right, so there's a little Knight of Wands. It's kind of hot one night standish energy, which sort of goes along with this banter back and forth. That's all right. Eight of Pentacles is how this person feels about you. You're worth the work. Knight of Swords, that's some player energy. Five of Swords and Eight of Swords. So, okay, so they're feeling like a little held up here. They're feeling, they're willing to work for you, but they're not sure what they're working for. This player energy, this Knight of Swords, this is all swords coming up on this side for how they feel about you, which makes, you know, air, swords is your sign. So what's happening here is they're anxious. Well, they're not anxious. They're feeling stuck in how to proceed with you, right? Five of Swords might be a reconciliation over something that's gone on. And the Knight of Swords means that maybe there was some player energy. Maybe they came at you initially hot and heavy and very flirtatious, and you've been trying, you know, you're viewing them as this Ace of Wands, and you're seeing how attractive they are, and that's really got you going. But what you really want is to know, is this my Ace of Cups? Am I going to, in this person, have I found that level of emotional security? Okay, so they want to work more, but they don't know if it's too late. They're feeling a little stuck over maybe the way the two of you initially came together. May have been very much in the heat of the moment, may have been quick in and out energy. We got Knight of Wands on how you feel about them, and Knight of Swords about how they feel about you. And both of those are very, you know, Knights are about action, Wands is passionate, sort of one-night standish, Swords is player, like I'm just going to come in and take what I want. And then here's like this reconciliation energy, but somebody's feeling stuck. So I'm going to take this to the extended. I want to look at the actions and advice, strengths of this connection, and the outcome. And if there's any timing issue, you know, any hints towards timing for this, the evolution of this connection, it'll come out there. So great to read for you today, air sign. I hope you'll follow me. The link to the extended is the top link in the description box below. If you're new, or if you've been with me a while and you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel and maybe press that little bell so you can get notified when I drop a new video. Okay? All right. Take care. Next time I see you, hopefully I'll be back in my home. Have a great night. See you on the other side, air sign.